back to Louisiana Living.
And welcome back. Cindy Robertson with the Ouachita Parish Public Library joins us during the month of March to highlight women who have made an impact in our area, because March is Women's History Month, and today we'll be discussing Ollie Burns. Cindy, thank you so much for joining us. I'm amazed with Ollie Burns, just reading about her. She made a huge impact in this area. Tell us, who is Ollie Burns, and talk about her determination when it came to education.
Well, of course, our Ollie Burns branch of the Ouachita Parish Public Library is named for Ollie Burns because she was the first black person, the first African American on the Library Board of Control. But her legacy goes back much further than that. She was actually the first African American to graduate from library school at Louisiana State University. There's a scholarship that's named in her honor, and that is a big deal, you know, especially for librarians, since that's the only library school in the state. But what I find most impactful about Ollie Burns is the fact that she graduated from high school and wanted to go to college, and it was during the Depression and she couldn't afford to go. She actually enrolled at Southern and didn't finish, didn't even really get to start. She married, she had a family, and then went to Grambling here at home and finished her undergrad degree. She worked, she taught school, she was a school librarian, and then she went to library school in Baton Rouge.
And while her family was here, so she had to have traveled back and forth.
I don't know if her family was old enough maybe for the children to go with her. From what we found, she had a son and a daughter, and of course her husband. And it's just neat that she didn't, to me, that she didn't let the Depression and the fact that the economy was so bad, and the fact that she was a woman. Many women didn't go to school during that time.
And a black woman.
Yes.
And she was very ambitious, very determined, and she was really involved in Ouachita Parish.
Yes, that's correct. She, in addition to the Library Board of Control, she did, she worked to make equitable salaries for teachers, white teachers and black teachers, and to ensure that people were registered to vote. She and her husband both worked, you know, for that, and she was active in her church.
And she was, I read she was very active in getting people registered to vote, and active in the community, and she actually lived a long life.
She did. She graduated from high school in 1929, and I believe she died in 2004. I think she actually went to live in the Lafayette area with her daughter when she was older and not as in good health. But she did live a long life, and her husband also lived a long life.
And many of our viewers, I'm sure, know her and have met her, and so this is a great interview to get to know more about her. And the library is located on 165 and is named after her. 165
South. It's one of our newer branches, and is a very nice branch that's named for Ollie Burns. And of course, the LSU Library School Scholarship, you know, all of the librarians know about the scholarship opportunities named for Ollie Burns.
And what are the scholarship opportunities?
It's a scholarship that's awarded every year. The Louisiana Library Association helps supplement the funds that are raised for the scholarship, and any person of color, you don't have to be a person of color, but they do look at that when awarding the scholarship, because they do try to encourage minority applicants in library school.
Well, we are lucky to hear and have Ollie Burns as a part of our parish, Ouachita Parish, and know more about the history. Thank you so much, Cindy, for joining us. And up next on Louisiana Living, we'll be in the kitchen with Mario Mata with Casa Real Mexican Bistro after the break here on Louisiana Living.